Welcome to Love Yourself, Mama. Let me just turn this down a bit. So press pause, actually. Welcome to Love Yourself, Mama. We are starting with Lizzo because what a fabulous place to start. So before we get really into it, just going to invite you to take a few moments to settle yourself, to check you've got what you need around you. I'm comfortable. That's the first thing. Are you comfortable? I'm not in my pajamas, but I'm in my bed and feeling very comfortable. I have got some water. I've got my candle and I have got my journal. Love Yourself, Mama download. Don't worry if you haven't got that. You just grab a piece of paper or grab a piece of paper or a notebook or something. The one thing that might be useful if you just want to press pause, and if you don't want to print the whole thing off, then printing this page that's got the labyrinth in would be useful. I'll explain later. I have got something for mindful eating. I've got some minstrels for mindful eating, and for doing the hand massage, I've got a towel, a towel, and I've got some nice oil. If you, this is hemp oil, organic hemp oil. If you've got, you can use cooking oil, perfectly fine. Ideally that it's organic and cold pressed because it's without impurities. If you haven't got that, then you can use some hand cream, and I'll explain why oil is better than hand cream, but for the purposes for this, that's all you need. So if you've got, or you might want a pen as well. If you've got all that ready, then we can start. If you welcome to those of you that are with me. If you're watching at home, then then obviously you can press pause at any time. This session is for you to help you feel lovely. So at any time, if you need to stop and make yourself more comfortable, then do so. If you need to go to the loo or get something else, something to eat or drink, then obviously do that. We're not going to be sharing. We've done our hellos and those that are here with me. So this is just, we won't be showing faces now. And that's it. So if you're ready, we'll get started with our Love Yourself Mama session. And I'm just going to share my screen. I am starting with Lizzo because this is primarily for mums, but it's also useful for dads, parents, and anybody, because life happens to us and we are not the same people. And that's where we're starting with this session, is that we will have changed, we'll have grown, we'll have made mistakes, and we're going to perhaps forgotten how to love ourselves, or maybe never did. So this is and not going to go too deep, but this is a session to love, all about loving yourself. And so I'm going to start with the words, some of the words from About Damn Time, which is where this quote is from. I've been so down and under pressure. I'm way too fine to be this stressed, yeah? Oh, I'm not the girl I was or used to be. Ha, bitch, that might be better. Turn up the music, turn down the lights. I've got a feeling I'm going to be all right. Okay, all right. It's about damn time. So It's about damn time to love yourself, Mama. This is what we're going to do today. As I say, it's a light, and they may bring things up. So only go as far with your mind and yourself as you want to go, and take breaks if you need to. So we've done the welcome. I'm doing the welcome to you now. So welcome. And we're going to do a check-in in a minute. Then we've got a relaxation, mindful eating, finger labyrinth, a little bit of reflection, hand massage, and finishing off with yoga nidra to send you to sleep. So I really hope you enjoy this. It's a taste of what I do with my retreat days and other things that I do. So if you like this, then I hopefully you'll sign up for some other things that can benefit you too. It's all about giving to yourself this evening. So let's check in. So I'm going to invite you to take a look at this picture and think about which one reflects how you are feeling now. And we're going to do this at the beginning and the end. And doing this, it helps us to center into our own body and our own place where we are, to start thinking how we are feeling. And doing this now and then at the end, it bookmarks the session and allows us to reflect. Either we will be feeling better, we may be feeling worse, and that we can be curious about that. So I'm not asking you to tell me, just make a note, a mental note for yourself. So we're going to start off with some relaxation now. So I'm just going to put some music on. So get yourself comfortable. We're just going to do a little centering relaxation. I need to stop. Little centering relaxation. Okay, so if you'd like to get yourself comfortable, hopefully you can hear the sound. So I invite you to take a deep breath in and a longer breath out. And repeat that 3 or 4 times. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders drop, let your jaw soften, and your hands rest relaxed. I invite you to take a breath in and a longer breath out. Just be aware of the corners of the room around you. Think about the corners of the ceiling, the corners of the room, and the space in the room. I invite you to take your mind outside the room, the world around. across the building and to the outside world. Life is going on outside the room, outside your room. And you may hear noises and comings and goings of people and cars or birds. And let that happen. That is outside the room. Bring your mind back into the room. And this is your safe space, your relaxing space for the next hour or so. You have chosen to take this time for yourself. Congratulate yourself. Have some appreciation. And always take time out. Imagine that this room or space has a circle around it, or a balloon, or a bubble, or is in its own glass box away from everything else. Create your safe, relaxing space. And as you sit in your safe, relaxing, safe space, I'd like to just feel yourself sinking into relaxation. Letting go of all the things that have happened today. You might like to imagine taking on full your thoughts and worries about yesterday and all the yesterdays and hanging them up on a wall. And then taking on all the thoughts and worries about tomorrow and all the tomorrows. Maybe folding them and putting them on a chair. Stepping into the moment, into this relaxation. You might imagine it that you're stepping into a bar or a hammock, swimming pool, or a cozy chair in front of the fire. Whatever is relaxing, you've chosen to step away and have some peace. I invite you now to imagine a wave of relaxation flowing over you, starting at the very top and flowing over your head, down your neck, over your shoulders, down your arms and your hands. As the wave of relaxation flows over you, imagine it washing away all the stresses and strains, all the worries and tensions of the day. And imagine the wave of relaxation continues flowing over your body, all the way down your back, and your spine to your hips, down your front, front, over your chest, belly, your pelvis. Breath in and along the breath out, and deep relaxation, flowing on further down your legs, your feet, and out your toes. Ready to allow the wave of relaxation come to the top of your head again. Flow down your body, and calm. When you are ready, we will bring this relaxation to an end. I invite you to think about the room that you're in. Think about the four corners of the ceiling and the four corners of the floor. Take a deep breath in and a longer breath out. And take your awareness to your body, to the points of contact between your body and the floor or the furniture. And give your fingers and toes a wiggle. Before slowly opening your eyes and coming back. I hope you enjoyed that. Just going to stop the share so I can stop the music for a minute. There we are. I hope you enjoyed that, and we're going to. You might like to in your journal, your self journal. There is a section if at any point you want to. There's plenty of spaces for you to make notes about how you're feeling. Here we are. So our next thing to do is to give ourselves a sensory treat. Now, if you haven't got any food, you can do this with water too. It's called mindful eating, and it can help us to find those small pleasures, those small joys, and make the most of them. So you need one or two bits that you've got. Actually, I'm going to stop the share and put the music on, but just turn it down a bit. Here we are. I hope you can Hope you can hear that now. Just gently in the background. So we're going to eat these bits of food or drink your water mindfully. That means we're going to take our time and we're going to use our senses. The first time I did mindful eating, it blew my mind a bit. You can appreciate and taste different things. So let's get started. I'm going to start by using our sense of sight. So we're going to start just by looking at it, looking how it shines. You can have it on your plate or in your hand. Look at the shape of it. Is it a regular shape, an irregular shape? Are there lines or markings? Look at the colours and where the colour changes. Look how the light falls on it and any shadows that are created. I invite you to touch it, to feel the weight of it, to think about the temperature, the texture, feeling that, really tuning in to feel the texture, running your fingers slowly over the piece of food. If you're doing this with a drink, you can do the feel or the texture of the glass or the mug. And when you're ready, smell. And put it to your lips and feel it with your lips. Rub it on your lips. And then take it away and lick your lips and see if you can taste it. Now I invite you to put it in between your teeth. Be ready to listen for the sound as you bite slightly. Think about the texture as you're biting, as well as the taste. Bite a piece off. Let it move into your mouth. Does it make you think of a shape or a colour? Does it make you think of a word or a place? A memory, maybe, or a person? Eat that piece as you would like to. And now, when you've finished eating that piece, I invite you to put the rest of the piece in your mouth and let it sit on your tongue. I invite you to think about all the sensations. About what's happening in your mouth. Where are you tasting the flavors? Where are you feeling the textures? And I invite you in your own time to eat the rest of this slowly. I'm going to do mine. Take your time. Everybody will do this at a different pace. So if you finish, you can just choose to sit and think about the exercise, or you could choose to do another piece. It's up to you. When you finish, just sit with the sensations, the taste and the texture, and any thoughts that came up, and also think about how long the taste and the texture lingers. We are allowed to enjoy and find pleasure in things, even if everybody around us is having a hard time. If we're having a hard time, we are still allowed to take pleasure in things. It's what makes life worthwhile. Now go to our next exercise in our retreat, Love Yourself Mama retreat experience, is the labyrinth. Now, if those of you that have done anything with me before, you will know about labyrinths and love labyrinths. This is my one. I have got several. This is a big wooden finger labyrinth. As some of you who've been to retreats will have received a small one that I made for you. You can have big ones that you walk around as well. The difference between a labyrinth and a maze is it is one path. A labyrinth is one path, and it just takes you to the center and back out again. There is no decision to be made. So with a maze, it's trying to trick you and you're trying to work it out. Their saying goes, with a maze, you're trying to find its center. With a labyrinth, you're trying to find your center. Or in a maze, the aim of a maze is to lose yourself, and the aim of a labyrinth is to find yourself. So labyrinths are great for helping you to slow down. I have this one by my bed so that if I want to, having trouble going to sleep, or I know that I'm a bit wired at bedtime, then I can use the finger labyrinth and make myself slow down with it. labyrinths, because you don't know which way you're going. You're just following the path, so that helps you to slow down. It also means that it can help untangle your thoughts, and I have found that labyrinths work for me and for my clients in terms of giving them a container to think about things, and also to get clarity and healing, because it is a safe space. So you can allow yourself to think things that maybe you wouldn't outside the labyrinth. You have a labyrinth in your journal. If you haven't got that, then you could pause and draw a labyrinth. On my YouTube channel, I have how to draw a labyrinth, so you could do that. We're going to start, so we start at the bottom where there's a gap, and we're going to follow the white line between the white path. What I'm going to invite you to do is to think on the way to the center, to think. You can choose what you think, but think about perhaps just repeating a phrase. So, I appreciate me, or I see me. And then when you get to the middle, pause and say, I am here. And then when you return, and the return is as important, just be open to any thoughts that come up. Treat everything that happens in the labyrinth as a metaphor. And if you get completely lost, you can just start back at the beginning. I am going to start by reading the Rumi quote there, and I have a poem to read you at the end when I've finished, so you can carry on and finish as you would like. You're taking a deep breath in, a longer breath out. Dropping the shoulders and taking my finger on a journey. When you do things from your soul, you feel a river moving in you, a joy. Excuse me. This is called I Believe in You by David Larby. You used to hate the skin you're in, and now you think it suits you. The pain you thought you'd hold for life, replaced by things you're used to. Love, acceptance, all those changes for the better. They show in your eyes, and the things that you've brought that you thought you'd hide for life. The people you have round you, they love you the way you need it, and you hold it and you keep it close to your heart, close to heart. The validation they provide is nothing next to what you now have inside. It feels so precious you could weep. You almost pray before you sleep it doesn't disappear. All your fears come crashing back, but I promise it's here to stay. Progress doesn't just go away. You don't start from scratch. You start from more than you have ever known before. Now you've turned your heart to song, and you know the sky is exactly where you belong. And I believe in you. I chose that poem. This is mine. I just got this book yesterday. It's my new favourite book. It's called Frequently Happy. And apparently he kept being told that he was just too optimistic. And he decided that that actually he was just frequently happy. And that's the name of the book, Frequently Happy. And yeah, beautiful book. So I like that because that's what we're talking about, that we change, that we grow, we have our ups and downs. And we move on and it gets better. I just invite you to take a few minutes if you want to write anything down about your labyrinth experience. I would say that thank you for being interested, for attending, for signing up for this, because it made me take an evening off. And this is why I love doing these evenings, these activities, because I get to do the things that I know bring me joy, that bring me peace. And I love sharing them with you. In this next section, I'm going to invite you to draw around your hand and inside to write things about you. And the idea is to things that you appreciate about yourself. But I know people find that difficult, so just be factual. I am good at making cakes. I'm not good at making cakes, or I'm not bad at cooking. You could say, I like riding a bike. I like walking in the woods. I'm not a bad swimmer. Try and think things that are factual about you, because there are things that you are good at. I give good hugs. I'm kind. I'm good at trying. Whatever it is. And when I'm saying these things, think, oh, I'm not good at that. Doesn't matter. Let that go. Just focus in on, and we're not trying to be relentlessly optimistic. We're just trying to be frequently happy. And now I'm going to go back. Perhaps now I'm just going to be quiet and let you do that for a minute. And I'm going to do it. How do you get on? You could put a message, if you're those of you that are here, you could put that in the chat, or you can always drop me a message afterwards. This is my one. You can see it. I have put, I am spontaneous, I like trees, I am kind, I like to laugh, I have gentle hands, I am an okay cook, I am beautiful, I think I am. I am a loving mum, I am creative, I am messy, I try, and I love chocolate. We can be all those things, can't we? I'm just going to go back and read this from Donna Ashworth, Mother Nature's Hands. I think stretch marks, wrinkles, freckles and moles are Mother Nature's paintbrush. I think love handles, thigh dimples, birthmarks are also by her fair hand. I think flaws and imperfections are the most interesting part of anyone's body. That crooked tooth, which squeezes my heart each time it flashes my way. That dimple, the way her face swallows her eyes when she laughs, so that she can laugh harder and let go of all care. The line that forms between her eyebrows when her thoughts are hard. I think everyone is a work of art, actually. Like a magic picture. You just have to step back and really see. She's talking about you and me. We're works of art. A deep breath in and a longer breath out. Give your shoulders drop and give yourself a wiggle. We're going to keep on the focus on hands. We've used our hands a lot, used our fingers to do the labyrinth. We've drawn around our hands to do that exercise. And now we're going to do a hand massage. So you might want to take off anything, rings, bracelets. What we're going to do is going to do one arm, using one hand to do one arm, and I will show you, and then we'll do, and I'll stop share. The instructions are in the journal as well, so that you can, that if you want to follow it on anytime, you've got that. Oh, look, I've put live yourself love and a tendon. Dion. There we are. Right. You can, as I said, pure vegetable oil is good, and not olive oil. Olive oil can clog the pores up because the molecules are a bit big. You can use hand cream. The thing with hand cream, it's meant to be, hand cream is meant to be done in the direction of hair growth. So, you know, stroking down, and we're going to be going up and down. So it's not the most ideal, but if it's what you've got, then, and we do tend to, particularly with our hands, and our hands and our, I'm just pouring some oil in a dish to make it a bit easier. Our hands and our arms tend to be less sensitive than other parts of our body if we're massaging. If you're not sure, do a bit of a test. So rub a little bit in on your wrist, leave it a quarter of an hour, go off and do something, and then I should have mentioned that at the beginning, shouldn't I? And then I'm going to bring my towel over. There we are. I'm going to bring the towel over so that I can do it. Oh, I'm going to take this off as well, because it'll get, I don't want to get oil on it, and we're going to be going up to the elbow. So this is nice. So we don't, particularly as mums, if you've got small children, you don't get much of a chance to go away, be pampered. So this is a way that you can do this at home. You can do it to each other. You can teach your children, teach your partner. So the first thing we're going to do is get some oil in our hands and warm it up a little bit. And I'm going to wipe it all over. I'm going to do this side, this arm first. So I'm just going to wipe the oil up to the elbow all over. Okay. And we're going to do the other hand so there's time to do both. Is that all right? Cool. So the first thing we're going to do with our palm down, starting at the wrist. Oh, this smells nice. Starting at the wrist, a firm push up to the elbow, cup your hand, and then gently back to the wrist, firm up to the elbow. And obviously you don't have to hold it up, you can rest your arm on something. So firm up and then curve round and come back down the side. We're going to finish up doing the other. I'm going to do one more. Doesn't matter. 3 or 4, it doesn't matter. And then I'm just going to stroke the back of your hand all the way down. I'm going to do everything 3 or 4 times. It doesn't matter. And now we turn the hand over, and this time using your thumb, going to massage, starting at the wrist, massaging across, gradually going towards the base of your fingers. And you're going to stop, and you're going to just slide your hand so that you can then start at the base, start at the wrist again, and work your way across. You want it to be firm enough. When you get to the base of the fingers, slide back. But just going across. Just relax. When I was doing the labyrinth, I was feeling appreciative of my hand. It's one of the things that was coming up, watching my fingers do this. Right, so we've done that. The next thing is we're going to massage the digits. So you can, doesn't matter how you put your hand. You're going to start with the thumb. I'm just going to show you though. We're going to move finger, thumb, finger, thumb, finger, thumb, squeeze. Finger, thumb, finger, thumb, finger, thumb, squeeze like little caterpillars. Finger, thumb, thumb, finger, thumb, squeeze. And now the next one. Finger, thumb, finger, thumb, and squeeze it. And obviously you might wiggle your finger a bit. That's fine. You don't want to be bending it too much, but just finger, thumb, finger, thumb, squeeze. When you've done that about 3 times, if you lose count, it doesn't matter. If you've got a friend who's pregnant or just had a baby, it's a really nice thing to do for them. It's nice. And now with our palm up, we're going to finish this off by going up the underside of the arm and round the side. So now we're doing the other side of the arm, firmly up towards the heart and gently away from the heart, just supporting the way that the blood flows around the body. And that's one arm done. Up to you whether you need some more oil, warm it up, and then over the rest of your, over your other arm, I should say. Right. So this time, on the other arm, again, with palm down, we're going to start at the wrist and push firmly up to the elbow, curve round, and then come down the side. Firmly up to the elbow, gently down the side to the back to the wrist. So from the wrist up to the elbow. I'll do one more time. Come to one of my day retreats if you're able to. Oh, I forgot to do the wrist. You could just do a gentle wrist stroke. That's nice. I forgot to put that on the thing. When I used to teach baby massage, we would do this. It's using all the strokes we've used with babies. Yeah. So now we've done the stroke the back 3 or 4 times, then we do the palm, and that's where we're going to use the thumb to stroke across, starting at the wrist and working our way up to the base of the fingers, and then sliding down to go from the wrist again, sliding sideways across the palm. Yeah, do that as many times as you like. And then we'll do the finger. Babies love this. So babies were usually singing this little piggy. Yeah. Sliding one, then the other. Adapt it as it suits you. One of the things I find as a parent, particularly as a single parent, I give hugs. Don't often get them. So it's nice. I made it a mission to give myself, send myself on massages, have some massages this year so that I have some nice positive touch. So when we've finished doing the fingers, then we can do the wrist again on the inside this time, just stroking across the wrist. And now we're going to go up the inside of the arm and curve around the side and back. So from the wrist, firmly up to the elbow on the inside of the arm, and then down. It's a lot easier to do this on somebody else than it is on yourself. Right. And we finished now doing both arms, but I'm going to invite you to do some hot hands. So rub your hands together so they get nice and warm, and then just put them wherever you like. You can put your hands together. Oh, lovely. You all away? Okay. Use the towel now to wipe off excess oil when you're ready. I hope you enjoyed that. You did. Oh, good, good, good. That's lovely. Thank you. Oh, we're almost at the end now. I can just share my screen. Now we share. My screen sharing is paused. Let's try again. There we are. We're going to finish up with Yoga Nidra, which is a lovely deep relaxation. And before we do, I'm just, if in case you fall asleep. Oh no, we'll do the Yoga Nidra. We'll stay in our little bubble. Mind. Excuse me. So I now invite you to get yourself comfortable. I'm going to put my shawl back on. Get yourself cozy. Yoga Nidra is a really lovely thing to help you get into deep relaxation. It can be really helpful with sleep. It's quite nice if you're not so good at lying down, and because Yoga Nidra fills your mind. Take it off the stop share because I can't read my script. So I'm going to name parts of the body in turn around your body. And as a body part is named, you can take your mind to it and feel tension disappear and allow that part of your body to relax deeply. I will move on steadily. And so your mind will be filled by thinking about the different body parts. But don't worry about keeping up or doing this perfectly. It's all about flowing, listening, and being open to the experience, allowing yourself. You can, as I said, follow along with your mind, or you can simply let the words flow over you. You're taking a journey to be good to yourself, to return to yourself, and to rest deeply. Let your shoulders drop and your jaw soften. Let your arms rest comfortably at your side, and your legs and feet also. Let your back and bottom sink into the surface, relaxed and heavy. Let your head and your eyes relax and be rested. You are safe and protected in this space. Allow your body to be as comfortable as possible. Sink deep. Let the furniture hold you. Relax. Let go. Take a deep breath in and a longer breath out, letting tension melt away. The river returns to the sea just as you return to yourself. And I invite you to feel this. If you find your mind wandering, that is a good sign. It means you are relaxing and your brain is processing your day. Simply notice what has come up and then bring your attention to your breath or to my voice. Or you might like to have an intentional affirmation to say to yourself, such as, I am a well-rested woman, or I am whole. Let your intention come from your heart and not your head. Now it's time to journey into the body. starting with the space between your eyebrows. I invite you to think about that space. And now turn your attention to the hollow of the throat and the right shoulder, the right elbow, the right wrist, the tip of the right thumb, the tip of the right index finger, the tip of the right middle finger, the tip of the right fourth finger, the tip of the right small finger, the right wrist, the right elbow, the right shoulder, the hollow of the throat, the left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, the tip of the left thumb, tip of the left index finger, the tip of the left middle finger, the tip of the left fourth finger, the tip of the left small finger, the left wrist, the left elbow, the left shoulder, the hollow of the throat, the center of your chest. The right of your chest, the left of your chest, the entire of your chest, your diaphragm, your belly button, your right hip joint, your right knee, your right ankle, the tip of your right big toe, the tip of the right second toe, tip of the right third toe, tip of the right fourth toe, tip of the right small toe, right ankle, right knee, right hip, belly button, left hip, left knee, left ankle, tip of the left big toe, tip of the left second toe, tip of the left third toe, tip of the left fourth toe, tip of the left small toe, left ankle, left knee, left hip, belly button, diaphragm, center of your chest, your heart, the hollow of your throat, the space between your eyebrows, the top of your head. I invite you to think about the back of your body, the back of your head, the back of your neck, your left shoulder blade, your right shoulder blade, both shoulder blades, your spine all the way down your back, from your upper back to your middle back to your lower back, your left buttock, your right buttock, both buttocks, your left thigh, your right thigh, both thighs, your left calf, your right calf, both calves, your left heel, your right heel, both heels, the sole of your left foot, the sole of your right foot, both soles. Now the front of your body, your left foot, your right foot, both feet, your left shin, your right shin, both shins, your left knee, your right knee, both knees, your left thigh, your right thigh, both thighs, your pelvis, your pelvic floor, your abdomen, your belly button, your chest, your left arm, your left hand, the palm of your left hand, the back of your left hand, your right arm, your right hand, the palm of your right hand, the back of your right hand, both hands together, both arms together. Your left collarbone, your right collarbone, both collarbones together. The front of your neck, your chin, your jaw, your lips, your left cheek, your right cheek, both cheeks together. Your left ear, your right ear, both ears together. Your nose, your left eye, your right eye, both eyes together. The space between your eyebrows, your left eyebrow, your right eyebrow, both eyebrows together. Your forehead, the top of your head, the space between your eyebrows. Pay attention to all sensations in your body and rest your mind. I invite you to take a deep breath in and a longer breath out and do several of these. As you inhale slowly and exhale even more slowly, release any worries and fears. Noticing sensations in your body relaxing deeper, and welcome whatever you are feeling. I am grounded, safe, supported. I am filled with creative energy and vitality. I am connected to myself. Notice the sensation in front of your body, behind your body, to the left of your body, to the right of your body, and above and below your body. Take a deep breath in through your heart and follow your breath and see where it lands in your body. Wherever the breath arrives, notice if there is an image, word, or phrase that's being whispered to you. No thinking, just feel this whisper. This is your soul whisper. Be grateful for whatever you received. Notice the impact of your soul whisper in the form of sensations on your body and in your mind. Do not worry if nothing came to you. Everything is okay. Notice how peaceful your body feels. You might like to vow to take this peace back into your everyday life, or into your sleep at least. If you had a soul whisper, say it to yourself or choose an intention or affirmation to say to yourself. Something maybe that's come out this session, something you want to remember or remind yourself. Trust that it has been heard by your mind and your body and will act as a compass back to you, back to this feeling. Now feel the Nidra nap. Take your time. Notice the sweet sensation of rest in your body. Carry it into your day, your sleep, your life. Spend a little more time sending love to any area of your body that needs it today. If you're getting up, then slowly give your body a wiggle. Slowly open your eyes and begin to move in whatever way is right for you. Your breath is soft. Your mind is clear. Yoga Nidra is complete. Be good to yourself. We've come to the end of this Love Yourself Mama session. I hope you feel that you have given yourself lots of love and attention and affection because you deserve it. I'm going to finish. I had a poem next, but just before I started this, a friend sent this to me, and this was exactly what I want for you. Perfect. It's called The Mountain. If the mountain seems too big today, then climb a hill instead. If morning brings you sadness, it's okay to stay in bed. If the day ahead feels heavy and your plans feel like a curse, there's no shame in rearranging. Don't make yourself feel worse. If a shower stings like needles and a bath feels like you'll drown, if you haven't washed your hair for days, don't throw away your crown. A day is not a lifetime. A rest is not defeat. Don't think of it as failure, just a quiet, kind retreat. It's okay to take a moment from an anxious, fractured mind. The world will not stop turning while you get realigned. The mountain will still be there when you want to try again. You can climb it in your own time. Just love yourself till then. That was The Mountain by Laura Ding Edwards. Perfect. So let's just finish. We finished now. I hope you're feeling good. So have a look, check in how you are feeling right now. Which one now aligns with how you're feeling. And don't worry if you might be feeling more tired now. If it's not, improved, this is not feelings. The feelings. It's behavior that's a choice. To acknowledge our feelings, and that's the first step. Sometimes we don't feel better after doing one of these activities because it's opened ourselves up. So just be curious and note. Before you disappear, can I just share something with you? So you might like to go and write some. So what next? You might like to go away and write yourself some affirmations or reminders from today. Stick them on Post-its, on bits of paper, Make a note of them in your phone. Things you want yourself to remember. I don't know what the gift vouchers. Oh, I think that was because I did this last year before. I think it was give yourself gift vouchers. Give yourself love. Give yourself gift vouchers. A voucher for a walk in the woods. A voucher for time in bed. A voucher for a cup of tea in a cafe. Whatever it is. Oh, excuse me. It tickles. And then you might like this playlist. I will send this in the email to you. If you're watching the recording, then the link. So when I did this, it wasn't last year, the year before, I invited people to send me some records, and I created this playlist on Spotify called Love Yourself Mama, and it's all like great tunes to help you feel good. I've got some more online retreat experiences coming up. Watch out for More Than Flowers, which is all about the Mother's Day and that mothers need more than flowers. And also Springing, which is a self-led course or flowing with the seasons. Taking inspiration from the seasons that we've done today. And I have some in-person experiences this year. So I'm doing a forest bathing session at Rushmere on the 21st of March. And Rushmere's in Bedfordshire, and beautiful woods. We're going to really be able to have a lovely time. And then I have some mama retreat days in Hertfordshire, near Hemel Hempstead, just north. So you can come and enjoy that. So yeah, let me know how you found this. I would really appreciate if you could put in the comments or send me a message how you got on. And that's the end. Yeah, this was a mini retreat experience, and I love doing this and sharing how to be a chill mama. All right, thank you then. Bye. Oh, thank you. Yep. Oh, that's lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye. Bye.